missing. Beloved, your mega miracles will not come by mere conformity. You know, when you obey laws, you obey them because you have to. You obey them because I have to obey the laws. It is called conformity. You are merely conforming to what you are asked to do. Merely keeping laws does not guarantee your mega miracles. It goes beyond that. Listen to this. Christ said to the man, go, sell all your belongings. You know, he did not say to him, go, take your belongings and give to the poor. He was very, very deliberate. He says, go, do what? Sell. First of all, you have to go. You have to gather it. You have to sell it. And after you have sold, what you do? He says, and take the proceeds and give to the poor. You know, you have to be deliberate about it. It's very easy for you to run home, take everything and give to the poor and come. But you see that man that is ready to go through the process of selling everything, because you cannot just sell them in one day. You have to look for who to buy, and you have to sell them rightly. And then after you have sold, you must be accountable. You pack everything, and you do what? You give to the poor. It is not just mere conformity. To love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your mind and with all your strength, and your neighbor as yourself. This is exactly what it entails. No wonder that is what Jesus Christ says is the greatest of all the commandments. Because he said to the man, keep the commandments. But the greatest of them all is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your strength, with everything that you have, and your neighbor as yourself. It takes a man that is in love with God to be in love with his fellow man. And the key to obtaining your mega miracle is simply that: love. The rich man's love was for something else, his wealth, not for God, not for his neighbor, because we were told that he went away very sad. He went away very sad. For you to experience your mega miracles this year, you must have love for God and love for your neighbor. Love is what triggers miracles. Because when you have love, you have everything. The Bible says in 1 Peter 4:8 that love overcomes all sins. Love overcomes all sins. Look at Abraham in the Old Testament passage read to us. He saw strangers and he ran after them. We were told that he was just standing under the shade of a tree in front of his house. And he sighted and saw strangers. And he ran after them and invited them to his house for dinner. You can say that he practically sold his possessions and gave the proceeds to the poor. Who will see a stranger and run after that stranger and invite that stranger to your house, and then you ask your wife and your servants to cook for that stranger? Who will do that? Only a man that understands love. A man after God's heart. A generous man. A man not holding on to his possessions. A man willing to share with others. A friend of God. That is the man who will receive his mega miracles. We were told that one of the strangers said to the man, to Abraham, I will surely return to you in about this time next year, and Sarah, your wife, will have a child. The man was so impressed. Abraham saw man, he did not see God. He saw man because if the man had appeared as God, it would have been a different thing entirely. We would say, oh, he was serving God. But he saw man not knowing that he was serving God.